as the hosts welcome fellow top-flight side Norwich City. Spur and their achievements, 7th currently in the Premier League. Remember earlier to this wonderful new stadium, one of the best in the Premier League. The players there warming up ahead of what is a very important cup tie for Tottenham, with a place in the quarter-final at stake. Well, I'm Gary Taphouse. Alongside me for this one is a former at Norwich City, as you can see, bottom 20th in the Premier. To Tottenham Hotspur a little earlier. Now, they, of course, are propping up the rest in the Premier League, but to come into this match on the back of a very important victory on Friday night over Leicester City, which has kept them in touch with the rest in the Premier League table. They last lifted the FA Cup. How important is this to Spurs tonight, do you think?
I think it's a massive game in this season, purely because obviously their Premier League campaign is going to be difficult to qualify for Champions League, although they're still in that competition, one behind in the game against Leipzig coming up. I think for morale, it's vitally important that they progress this evening.
And for Norwich City, well, they haven't reached a quarter-final in any competition for 7 years and haven't reached the FA Cup quarter-final for 28 years. Your thoughts on Norwich?
Absolutely nothing to lose. A game, a shot to nothing. I think really...
We are underway. Tottenham looking to end this run of 3.
And the main man, Harry Kane, still injured.
Pushing header by Lucas Moura and a foul by Tribal.
He really does catch the cell, so doesn't play the ball, Tribal.
Easily away by Aarons, but straight to it is Lo Celso. Bit of a swinger. Aurier. Board straight through the heart of Norwich here, and a chance for Spurs. Oh, it's a good effort from Lo Celso, but what a save by Krul. Comes out to Vertonghen, free kick's given.
Really clever break from Spurs, started with a quick free kick. Lucas Moura charging.
With Bergwijn in possession, and he's been fouled by Buendia.
I think Paul Tierney's going to have a word.
Good position here for Lo Celso. Krul taken out of the game, and Vertonghen with a powerful header. Well, Spurs have the lead. It's Jan Vertonghen with his second goal of the season, but it was all about the quality of the delivery.
Well, again, you've got to give credit to the referee. He allowed advantage. The free kick, the resultant free kick was brilliantly delivered by Lo Celso. Level with the 18-yard line, in across that 6-yard box, and Vertonghen.
Jan Vertonghen, he enjoyed that one.
And then at Burnley.
Norwich having to do it the hard way. This could be a chance. Buendia. It's the goal scorer of it. Goal for his interception. Aurier.
Into the challenge.
Just too much on that for Rupp. To a pass to Aurier. Pass Lewis, who sticks to Lo Celso's delivery. Cantwell finds Buendia. Are out to have a go. It is, it's clipped in. Just looks at the return, leaves it for Vertonghen. And goal for Spurs, taken by Lo Celso.
Strike, but straight at the goalie.
And another shot. Oh, and the goalkeeper still ripped. Flag stayed down. The opportunity. Lovely quick feet from Buendia. And Norwich's first shot of the game stings the palms of Michel Vorm.
Unlucky for Spurs that it was straight at Vorm. Good footwork from Buendia. Fine strike, but straight at the goal.
Oh, a good ball in towards Rupp, who felt he was pushed over.
Dyer was the one.
Aarons. Chance for Norwich here. Their first corner. Up towards Hanley. Just in front of him. Tribal got his head to it.
Well, it's Norwich who, since the Spurs goal, have grown in confidence, certainly started to exert some pressure of their own. Schreiber with a header, can't keep it down.
Yet to score this season. Dyer, Vertonghen. Might see him though at some point. Vertonghen's cross. That one easily headed past and Winks, as we tried to do there. And it's a free kick to Norwich.
Dele Alli.
Buendia. Drilled that straight into the try ball. Oh, that's risky. Vrancic's given it away, and look. Celso's corner, cleared by Tribal. Would have been a desperate way for Norwich to concede a goal just before half-time. Through to Cantwell. By Skip, and that's half-time. So Tottenham with the advantage at the interval, courtesy of Jan Vertonghen's. Norwich City have never won the FA Cup. He's got past Vertonghen, who tried to pull him back, and that has been pulled back to Buendia. Oh, Vertonghen was completely... Oh, that's a good ball into Dermich. Wants to do it all himself, and... Latest Norwich corner, first of the second half, headed up and away by Dyer at the expense of another one.
Well, Norwich have come out on the front foot at the start of this second half. Spurs sinking deeper.
Again, Lucas Moura gets Cantwell. Buendia. Oh, the return ball for Cantwell. Just...
Think about possible changes.
Rip. Cantwell in a good position. Brought down. It's Vrancic. Jedson. Superb turn. The shot, though, straight at Krul.
Well, what an introduction that would have been. Jedson showing strength as the ball's rolled into his feet. The turn and the shot just didn't have the power or direction to trouble Krul.
One back by Lo Celso, and here's Dele Alli. Goes down, free kick Spurs. Foul by Vrancic.
Well, he was the one who gave
really delightful touches in this game. Dele Alli, Lo Celso. It's a shallower delivery this time. Jose Mourinho honeymoon period is over. Yeah, big Eric Lamela. First change for another all-action display. And Dele Alli trying to tee Aarons. Drives on, but delivers it straight into the grateful arms of Vaughan. Aurier, it's Ida, who young Irishman. Lewis. It's a testing diagonal and pulled back for Dermich.
Miskicked it. It's a brilliant cutback from Aarons.
Blaine drills it. Vaughan's lost it, and Dermich scores. It's the equaliser for Norwich City, and it's Josip Dermich bundling it in to send the 9,000 Norwich fans into raptures.
Gary, sometimes you have to speculate, and it was literally a straightforward strike at the goalkeeper, which Vaughan failed to deal with. Aarons comes in off the right side. McLean just takes a touch, hits it straight at the goalkeeper, no off.
In the second half of extra time. Ida, Lewis. He's got it. Lamela against Lewis. Eric Lamela. And straight. Hanley gets it away. Oh, it clatters back off McLean. And Superbly done. Panic. Been a creative spark all night. Jetson! Well, he really tried to burst the ball, didn't he?
Well, he went with everything in the end.
This stage, just to clear their lines. And that's it. It's going all the way to penalties.
Young man has put his hand up straight away. I like to see that.
Eric Dyer with the first penalty of the shootout. Oh, cheers. And it's saved by Vorm. Oh, penalty in that game. Nerveless. A little delay. Split it again. Oh, he can. Vorm again. Oh, saved! And he's put it... No, he can't! Tottenham are out! Norwich City are through to the quarter-final! Through to the last 8 for the first...
Amici sportivi e appassionati di calcio, benvenuti a Londra. Siamo nel mitico Wembley, pronti a raccontarvi una grande partita. Io sono Fabio Caressa e a farmi e farvi compagnia ci sarà anche Luca Marchegiani.
Un saluto anche da parte mia, speriamo di vedere una partita interessante.